Yo, what's good, YouTube? It's your boy Ty Johnny back with another live video reaction, whatever you want to call it. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hit the post notification bell to see more of me. And we all gonna eat as a family. And as the great words of Ace Boogie goes, everybody eats beef. How I forget my own intro? You know, nobody's perfect. You know what I'm saying? If you're new to the channel, just want to let you know, I react to sports and music mainly, but I react to anything you put in the comment section below. I know I have a lot of requests, but I've been knocking them out as quick as I can. As soon as this becomes full time, I promise the videos ain't gonna be nothing. It's gonna be video. Y'all gonna have all the videos y'all want. But yes, if you're new to the channel, just make sure you subscribe and drop a video you want me to react to, and I got you, I promise. If you are subscribed already, you're the greatest of all time, man. Even if you're not subscribed, you're the greatest of all time. But if you are subscribed, I appreciate you. I appreciate the love. And I'm going to continue to get better at what I do, you know? But as y'all can see, we got Jamal Mashburn telling a story about Larry the Legend, man. I know I'm doing a lot of Larry, but I'm going to dive into every player like this. Pause. So we got Larry Bird. I just looked at David Robinson. I already know a lot about Allen Iverson, but I'm still going to every player, even newer generation players, but we started way back then. But let's get into it. Let's go.
Dream team. This to play against the dream team.
This was the legendary game where the college guys came in and Chuck Daly let y'all tear their ass up, and as soon as y'all started getting back, he ended it, right?
So yeah, so funny. So when we got an invitation, it was 8 of us. It was myself, Bobby Hurley, Allen Houston, Chris Webber, Rodney Rogers, Eric Montrose.
Shout out Rodney Rogers, man. Shout out OG.
Yeah, and Grant Hill was on that squad. So we get to La Jolla, San Diego, and we check into the Marriott. We go up to our floor, and we're walking in the corridor, and we see this tall white guy coming down the hall, and I'm like, damn, that looked like Larry Bird. So Larry Bird coming down the hallway, me and Chris Webber, and Larry Bird, you don't realize how big Larry Bird is until you stand up close to Larry Bird. Larry Bird legit 6'10".
Nah, real talk.
How big is Larry Bird, like, on, like, Google? How tall do they say he is? Because he give me, like, 6'8", 6'7". Like, he looks like he's 6'8", 6'7" through the camera, but, you know, you can't say that through the camera. I didn't even know he's 6'10". That's crazy.
I first thing against him when he was coaching the face, I was like, damn.
So he walked by us. He says, "Y'all those college guys?" And we was like, "Yeah, we the college guys." And he looked at us and he said, "Get some fucking rest. It's gonna be a long week," and walked off. And we was like, "What the hell?" Yeah, I'm like, okay, you know, like, all right, what's going on?
I wanted to say what's up, and he just said it like that.
Yeah. So the next morning, we get up and we go to practice, and Roy Williams is our coach, but we only got 8. So we like, well, how are we practicing, and what are we practicing for? So we spent, I want to say, an hour doing a 3-man weave. And I'm like, what's going on here? Then they bus us to another location where the dream team is practicing. And these about 400 people standing outside waiting for the dream team to come out. They take us up to a top floor, and the dream team is practicing. They're finishing up their practice. And then they say, all right, get loose and stretch out. We're like, okay, we playing? They're like, yeah, we're going to play next. So we get out the gates. Like the first 15 minutes, we kicking their ass. we running them all out. Bobby Hurley in the lane, killing John Stockton. So they stopped the game and turned off the score. I think we were up like 72, 66 or something, 64, something like that. They just stopped the game. So we like, all right, was this halftime or some shit? They like, nah, the press coming in. So I'm like, oh wow. So that's when the thing came out that Chuck Daly let us win. Cause they didn't want to hold a complete game because they knew it was gonna be downhill from there.
I knew it. I knew I wasn't, like, I just reacted to the Bird and Magic courtship arrivals. I asked a question about basically the college kids beating them, and I knew I wasn't tripping. I know Chuck Daly said they let him win, but I didn't. I knew that wasn't true for some reason. I know the Dream Team way better than college kids. Also, you got to think they was hooping and practicing all day. They have fresh legs, and they didn't. So I could understand why they even won that game.
We were trying to prove that we could run it.
And in no means, shape, or form am I saying. Like, I already know they came back the next day and blew them out. So I know they're way better. I just know I knew what I was talking about is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So we lit their ass up, and then something happened. We're sitting there, and we get back to the hotel. Rodney Rogers says something to, it's a group of them. It's Larry Bird, Magic Johnson, everybody shooting the shit. And Rodney Rogers said, "Hey Larry, you ain't hit a jumper since '84." Magic heard that shit. And we ain't think nothing of it. The next day we came in, and I never seen this, and this one I was like, this is a different breed. Magic Johnson fed Larry Bird the ball probably about 8 times in a row down court. Larry Bird got the ball on Rodney Rogers, and every time he was about to make a move, he told him what he was going to do. One dribble, pull up, going left, off glass. One dribble, going right, spin, shot, bucket. He scored 9 times or 8 times in a row. Left the court to go lay down because he couldn't sit on the bench. He had to lay down because of his back.
Mm-hmm.
And said, "Young fella, look like '84, huh?"
Last time he made.
So I'm sitting there and I'm like, ah. I said, so that's they kicked our ass for the rest of the week.
Yeah, I would have never talked trash. Like, if I'm in college, well, I'm lying. I ain't gonna lie. I'm lying. I would have probably talked some trash. But it's just to certain people. Like, I would have probably talked trash to the worst person. Not the worst person, but somebody I would talk trash to. Charles Barkley, Scottie Pippen, definitely John Stockton. Well, like, not disrespectfully, but I'll be like, this fool right here, like, I'm going to the rack on y'all. I just have that much confidence in myself, though. That's not the problem. Actually a good thing, but I really would talk trash to that whole team. I ain't gonna lie. If I was one of them, like, while playing, I don't care if they're cooking me. I'm not one of those people that, like, I gotta be winning to talk trash. Like, I love playing above the level or to the level, except for when it's down. When it's down, I gotta just show you why I'm who I am, basically. But that's a great story by Jamal Mashburn, man. Appreciate you telling the story on whatever podcast that was. That was a great story to hear. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about that story down below. I don't know why he said he ain't hit a jumper since '84. I would have just been telling them, y'all can't stop me, but knowing I can't stop them, I wouldn't be saying I could. Yeah, since '84 is crazy when he really. If you know Larry, you know Larry, man. But y'all let me know in the comment section below any other videos y'all want me to react to. How did you like this video? If you made it to the end of this video, yeah, it's the end of the video. Also, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hit the post notification bell to see more of me. And we all gonna eat as a family. I love y'all. I'm gonna see y'all when I see y'all. Pete.